everybody, this is Tina with Two Chicks and a Cricket, and welcome to Stampin' Up! Friday. Today I'm going to be showing you, this is all the stuff we're going to be using. I'm going to be doing a layout, and I'm going to be showing you guys this, this is the Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper, and it's the pattern. They come in the color family. So like this is the, like the pastel colors, the subtiles, and it's double-sided, and you just get these like 4 designs. It's like this floral design, a stripe design, some words, and some polka dots. And then you get them in the colors that come in that color family. So this one has the So Saffron and the Certain Celery, and they're really great for projects that you're trying to coordinate. And you can see, like, I don't necessarily get these to do all my scrapbooking with, but if you're doing a project that needs some coordinating, this is a great paper pack to have. So what I'm doing today is a layout, and I'm doing my April calendar layout, and I know you guys already saw a video this week of a calendar page, but I kind of have not had a lot of inspiration for my scrapbook pages, and so this is something that I always just kind of go back to doing, just to kind of get that, you know, creative inspiration happening. So this, I don't use only Stampin' Up! Products when I do these Stampin' Up! Fridays. I really want to show you guys how versatile Stampin' Up! Is. And so everything I use is not always going to be only Stampin' Up!, but I try to feature something fun. So this is a piece of paper that I've had for a really long time. It was in the first paper pack I ever got like 6 years ago, and I just have loved it so much, I've kept it. So my base, my 2 base pieces of paper, these are the In Colors for 2000, the new ones for this year. And they just came out in July, and this is the Indigo Blue, I believe it's called. I'll double check to make sure and put that on the bottom of my post. So I just have a really quick tip for you guys. My trimmer blade needs to be trimmed, and I haven't done it yet, and so when I cut this piece of paper, I kind of got these like little frays. And if you just take your emery board and you run it along the edge, it'll take all those frays off. I'm trying to do something a little different from what I usually do, and I'm going to put this right in the middle of the page. So the next thing I have for this layout is I've cut, this is a 4-inch strip of pattern paper, and then these are 1-inch strips, and I'm going to glue them right on the top and right on the bottom. Alright, so there's my pattern paper down. And then I have my April calendar. And it's going to go right here. Same thing I did earlier this week with my bee layout. I'm just using my ATG gun. And I also earlier this week used So Saffron in my bee layout that you guys saw, and I just love that color. It's just a really soft yellow, and I just really enjoy using that color. So I have already mounted my photos for this side, and I used this light blue is the Bashful Blue Stampin' Up color. And I just wanted something a little lighter because I wanted to double mount my pictures. And I'm just doing, because this is just a calendar page, it's just nothing fancy. It's just a couple photos that I have that are going down and a calendar page, and then just some journaling about what was going on in our life that month. And like I said, I'm just doing another calendar page because I'm out of inspiration. So I'm trying to get back, trying to get some of it back. So then I did some journaling on a patterned piece of paper, and then I used Very Vanilla to mount it, and then I also used my Bashful Blue Stampin' Up marker just to do the stitching behind that. And this layout is just really simple as far as even how I just laid out my photos and my journaling. So then what I've done is I have these flowers, and I cut these out of Walk in My Garden on my Cricut. And what I did is I used the other side of the pattern paper. So one side of the paper is polka dots, and the other side is this like wording. And so for the flowers, when I cut them out, I used the opposite side from the polka dots. And I'm going to put a flower right here. And we can just use the ATG gun. And it's going to go right there. And I'm just kind of doing this as I go. So maybe like that or something. I'm not positive yet. So I cut out April using my Gypsy. And I used the Gypsy font. It's a little bit more floral. And I haven't, since I got my Gypsy, I hadn't really got a chance to use that font. So I was super excited to be able to use it, and I cut it out in the lighter blue. And I'm resisting the urge to put two flowers like this, because that is kind of what I did with my last calendar layout with the bees. So I'm trying to resist that urge to do that. So I'm going to glue this down, and then when I come back, I'm going to show you the last thing that I'm going to do for this layout. So I thought I came up with something pretty creative for the flowers. I didn't just put them up top. I wanted to show you guys, this is the Stampin' Up! Piercing tool, and I really love it. I used to have the Making Memories one that you can buy in Michael's that had the like little embosser at the end. And I never really, it was small. I just never really, I liked it, but it had some flaws. And anyways, Wendy got this one for me as a gift, and it was in one of my packages that she had sent me, and I really love it. It's sturdy, it's heavy, it's nice and heavy, and then you can really grip onto it and use it. And the point is really long, so you can get the problem with the other one was this part of the tool was kind of short. So on this one, it's really long, and you can really use it. So I just took these flowers and I put them at the bottom. I'm thinking about cutting one more to do 3, because that is what I did on this side. So here's this side of my layout. I did the 3 up here. These are Stampin' Up! Brads, and they are just a darker blue than the Bashful blue, the lighter color that I used. I wanted it to kind of pop. And I just did my stitching on the edges, and I inked around the edges of my flower just with my Stampin' Up! Ink pad and my dabber. You guys always see me do that, so I didn't think there's any use in boring you with that part. And then this is, I glued my April down, and this is the other thing. I used these flowers, which are Prima flowers. You know, they're just the ones we get in the jars. Everybody gets them. And that's the really great thing I love about Stampin' Up! You guys always hear me say this. I used these yellow flowers, and they match really well with my So Saffron color that I'm using. And so I just took my flowers and I put them one on each of the letters, and then I used a Bashful blue brad to attach it, and I didn't even glue it. I just attached it right to the back of my paper. So you don't have to buy everything Stampin' Up! To get it to all coordinate. Here's a piece of paper that I've had for 6+ years, and the yellow perfectly coordinated with that, and I was really happy to get to use that because I only had one piece of that paper, and you guys know I always love to use 2 pieces on my projects. So there's my April layout that I'll stick in my scrapbook, and hopefully this will help me with some inspiration to start scrapping some actual pictures and events that happened in our life. And then this is our first Stampin' Up! Friday, and if you'll notice in my post above, Wendy has a new Stampin' Up! Blog, and you guys should go over and check it out. She does, on her blog, she's doing exclusive Stampin' Up! So everything you see on her blog and her videos will only be Stampin' Up! Product. It will have no anything else. So anything she does without Stampin' Up! Stuff will be still here on this blog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll be getting some of the Spice Cake Designer paper from Stampin' Up! In the next couple weeks, and I'll be doing some projects for fall with that. So thanks guys for coming by, and I hope you have a great day.